Welcome to Canada, the second largest country in the world and my home on native land. In 2021, my partner Michelle and I shared an idea for a post-retirement adventure with our friends Pam and Jeff, and a passion was born. We would ride our bicycles across this beautiful land. After dipping our back tires in the Pacific and our front tires in the Atlantic, we had ridden a quarter of a way around the world at our parallel and climbed the equivalent of 5 Everests, 10 kilometers higher than a jet flies, and halfway to space. We're sharing our story with you province by province that you might get a glimpse of this wonderful journey in this wonderful place and believe, as we do, that it's never too late to follow a dream. We hope you enjoy. Alberta. Indigenous peoples have inhabited the area known as Alberta for thousands of years. In 1754, Anthony Henday sought lands to exploit for the Hudson Bay Company, resulting in an erosion of many robust Indigenous cultures, histories, and lands. In 1905, the 6th largest province in Canada joined Confederation under the name Alberta after Queen Victoria's 4th daughter. Known primarily for its oil and natural gas mining, Alberta is one of Canada's wealthiest provinces. Hosting 35 million cattle, the Alberta beef industry is also famous, though it is 1/14 the size of the oil and gas industry. From dinosaur fossils to the invention of the Caesar drink and Shreddies, from hosting 2 Olympic Games, 5 national parks, a mall the size of 600 soccer fields, and the self-proclaimed home for Trekkies in Vulcan, Alberta, there's something to explore for everyone here in Wild Rose Country. Our route wound through many landscapes. We have included ride with GPS links in the description below. Unfortunately, we would begin our Alberta cycling experience without Pam and Jeff, but for very good reason.
Okay, this is where we said goodbye. We haven't been apart in so long.
I know.
I think it's going to be 72 hours.
We're going to have detachment issues.
Oh my goodness.
So we're here at the Post Hotel. I know, sorry, I'm not in the camera. We're here at the Post Hotel in Lake Louise, and Barry and I will stay here and then head to cycle the Banff, while Pam and Jeff go to the wonderful Jane Norse graduation from law school. A very special congratulations to Jane. And we'll reconnect again on the 10th, my friends. We'll miss you.
Parting is sweet.
Safe journeys.
It is.
Oh my goodness.
Take care, friends. Thank you again. So here we are.
Super excited. Lots to do. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. All right.
It's such sweet sorrow.
Until we meet again.
Till we meet.
Yes, indeed.
Have a hot tub for us.
Yeah. And here we go. A different little chapter. It's gonna be fun. Nice. Michelle, what are we doing in a place like this?
It's well deserved.
All the white pine cedars. This is very, very pretty. As we walk along this beautiful western forest, I'm accompanied by a whistle, an air horn. Yeah. Because Marlon Perkins here can't wait to see the animals in the forest.
I do want to see them from afar. Now the woman in the hotel, or in the wonderful hotel, told me to not walk without an air horn and bear spray because there happens to be many bear in the area. So I am just being prudent.
So it's a lovely forest, and then we're prepared.
We are.
Impressions?
I've seen so many people take photos around here, and I've seen pictures of it so many times, and I've always wanted to see it, and it does not disappoint.
She's just talking about that over there.
Just that.
Just that, yeah. Pretty remarkable. Yeah, worth the climb. Just for the hot chocolate.
Thanks for the hot chocolate.
At the wee tea house. Oh yeah.
Morning, morning,
Morning.
morning, morning.
Oh, thank God for editing.
Today is day 20.
Something. Yeah.
Of our journey. We're just leaving Lake Louise. We're missing our partners today. Today's our first day cycling as a duo, and hopefully our last. But Pam and Jeff are visiting Jane's graduation, or attending Jane's graduation in Ottawa today. Congratulations to Jane. Good way to Banff.
Andiamo to Banff.
Andiamo.
Yeah, our friends saw one last week while we were in the park.
All right. Well, early on in the Bow Valley Trail, and it's just Bow Valley Trail Parkway, right through Banff National Park. Definitely cyclist friendly.
Big shoulders, very smooth, not a lot of traffic.
Sounds like me.
I mean,
that's ridiculous. Okay, so we see these barriers, and we're like, what? What the hell? And then we find out what?
and it's actually closed to cars, and it's an experience just for cycling.
So we get to cycle carless almost all the way to Banff.
So amazing. Sometimes,
Pam and Jeff, we wish you were here.
Sometimes the gods shine.
Even when it rains.
I just don't want to surprise it. It's apparently a bear.
Well, there you go. How was that? Up in the top, or the trees in the top of that hill, mountain goats. Poor Jeff. He's been looking for them since the Soyuz. And just went on the Heritage Trail, which is paved. Holy jeez, we couldn't ask for more. Just saw mountain goats, saw a bear, great riding, close to cars. Wow, one of the best ones yet. Well, finally got into Banff, and the heavens opened up. What an end to a great day of riding.
So how do you become Parents of the Year? Let's draw it out. First, you promise your amazing daughter that you will attend her graduation from law school no matter where you are and when that happens. And when the day comes, you do the following. Day 1. Pause cycling across Canada. Borrows Jeff's sister's car and drive your teammates to Lake Louise so they can continue. Then drive on to Calgary. Then pick up a plane in Calgary. Fly to Ottawa. Day 2. Spend the day celebrating your daughter's wonderful accomplishment. Day 3. Get up early, catch a plane back to Calgary, pick up the car you borrowed and drive it back 400 kilometers to Jeff's sister's in Revelstoke, BC. Get her to drive you 280 kilometers back to Banff. and meet up with your compadres while your sister drives back to Revelstoke. Yay, Jenny. Then resume your ride across Canada. That's how you earn Parent of the Year. Well done, Pam and Jeff. Wow.
We've missed them. We're reunited and it feels so good.
Reunited and it feels so good.
This is how we're getting kicked out of Banff. This is what leaving Banff looks like. Wow. And the three sisters. This could be the day we leave the mountains, which fills me with a little bit of sadness. And it looks like rain ahead, so let's see what the day brings.
Legs are failing it this morning. Good warm up. Good morning. What a fabulous day it is today.
Well, just outside XA, Alberta, behind me, rain, we're trying to outrun, but just like that, you turn around and you're out of the Rocky Mountains. That's the last you see. And now, it's the foothills. But it's definitely the end of the giants that wrap around you.
You know what? I'll tell you my preference. These are so big and grand and great, but I actually love the mountains in BC.
The grey rock face just sort of looms over top of you, and it's stunning. And the way it's carved and what that's obviously meant over the years is amazing. But I'm like Pam, I prefer the tree-covered mountains of BC. So I'm looking forward to, because you can already look ahead, how much bigger the sky is. We've been so surrounded by mountains, we've had a very narrow window of the sky. And now it's already seems looking so much bigger. So.
And I didn't hear the question.
Thoughts on leaving the Rockies? This is the foothills now.
No meaningful thoughts, enjoying the experience.
All right. Well, I'll tell you one thing. The sky behind us brings us something pretty obvious, so we should probably get going. But I don't know.
Some environments invite you in, some repel you. And in my opinion, mountains repel you. You stand back and observe and admire in amazement, but they don't welcome, or at least me.
I've got to say, our experience with warm showers has just gotten into the stratosphere. Just providing for the masses. Mate, look at this. Oh my goodness, that is just gorgeous.
It's a party.
And this is just for the two of us, isn't it, mate?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
know.
joke, isn't it? Yeah.
Don't tell anybody else.
Tell them no, nothing.
What are those glasses for?
That's right.
This one's mine.
Too many glasses.
Right? That's what I just
And there's
said.
Simon and our crew and stuff cooking here. I mean, couldn't ask for better. So here we are being escorted by our lovely Warm Showers host Sandra. Her husband Dan will follow us later out of their community to get us out to the 1A again and off to Calgary. But she has been an absolute gem to stay with, and we are so grateful. This
So
is
that a fold-up
cycling.
bike? It is.
It's wonderful. So big hell out of Cochrane, but the views, wow. So we're gonna continue up, 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 up. And there we are, on the outskirts of Calgary. Bike path says it'll take about 45, maybe even 50K to get to the other side at the bottom where we're gonna spit out, but there's our first glimpse of Calgary. Feels like a moment. We're in Calgary, wow. Well, there are worse places to have lunch.
Okay, well, with the
This isn't one of them.
you're O'Brien.
Magnificent. Meeting folk right over the Bow River having our lunch. Looking over the 1988 Calgary ski jumps in the distance. And the Bow. Yeah.
Prairies.
All right, we're on the Bow River in Calgary proper. It's been very pretty. Very pretty ride.
Donna, this system has been quite intense. It moved into parts of BC as well as Alberta throughout the day yesterday, and it continues to bring heavy rain, thunderstorms, and even some funnel clouds to parts of the prairies throughout today. This system is going to slowly push its way east, bringing some heavy rainfall into parts of northern Saskatchewan, wrapping its way counterclockwise. Not only heavy rain, but strong winds is what we're dealing with this system as well. Today here in Calgary, wind gusts nearing 90 kilometers per hour. That's starting to uproot trees. And we have a tree uprooted because that soil is so saturated right now.
Well, here we are leaving Calgary. The worst rain in 10 years since it flooded. And it's our day, we gotta go. We're hoping to do 120 today. From my lips to God's ears. It's a month's worth of rain in 2 days. And it's been something. At the back trying to be safe. Pam and Michelle have made the route. And this is our lot. All day, rain and thunderstorms. Heavy at times.
Once you're wet, you're wet.
But when you're wet, Visca.
Let's just go. Safely.
Can you bring that wisdom again?
So I now fully understand the expression, may the wind be at your back. Something becomes easy that before that seems almost undoable. It just eases everything
All
when,
of a sudden you go from 25 kilometers an hour to 30 without changing what you're doing.
yeah, it's amazing.
Let's do it.
All right, they're sounding positive. and the ones that don't move. Don't let him tell you, the prairies are flat. I'm on an 8% grade for the last kilometer. It's pretty, but it's hard. Woo! As our shoes dry here in Bassano, we're stuck in the hotel here for another day. It's been like Calgary. All day it's been blowing at 60 kilometers an hour with 80-kilometer gusts, and one of the cross-Canada travelers came in this way and stopped at that subway behind me here, and Michelle and Pam and Jeff talked to her, and she said, if you don't have to, don't do it. It was absolutely bonkers trying to get here, she said. Her parents have since picked her up, and I don't know her status. So basically we're riding out a windstorm. Wish we got to Dinosaur Provincial Park today, but that's just not happening. So tomorrow the winds are supposed to die down and we can make our way to that amazing space. But until then, let's hope our shoes dry out, this wind dies down, and we can start making tracks eastward, because all of these stops are not helping our progress. Anyway, another day in a hotel, not the way we like it.
Here we are, testing out whether it's possible to ride today. What do you think? Wind gust warnings of 90 kilometers an hour. Not sure we're going anywhere. We're going to be stuck in this thriving metropolis of Bassano.
I'm saying I am so ready to get on the road.
And I can't believe the difference between yesterday and today.
Oh,
like, it just blows
it's like
my mind.
There's no wind. It's beautiful.
90k winds yesterday,
And look at your flags aren't hardly moving.
Let's go to Dinosaur Provincial Park.
super
80K?
excited about that.
Yeah, should be nice. Nice warm day.
Already feel
Just for you, Valerio Visca, St. Anthony's.
Pray for us.
Pray for us.
Good morning. Today is day 32 of our journey across Canada. We are riding out on the 550 from Bassano because day 31 we were grounded due to high winds. And after coming in a windstorm, we're looking at it a little bit differently this morning. Actually enjoying the wide open prairies, the sunshine, and seeing the different land formations of this country. It's amazing. Really can't wait till Dinosaur Provincial Park, where we're going to see even more. And maybe a few rattlesnakes. We've started a riot.
I think we're between the blood and the crips here.
I know. On the different sides of the road, they're a little angry at each other. Either that or they're angry at us for stopping here. Hi, friends.
So if you come through to Dinosaur Provincial Park, get off the Highway 1 and come up the 550 through Duchess, and you'll find this cute little town. There's an awesome coffee shop here called the Salty Mare, amazing baking. Right across the street, we're not staying there, but this really cute looking Village Suites. Clean looking, new looking, beautiful. Looks like a nice little diner here. I mean, I would highly recommend it. It's like real rural Alberta.
for lunch?
Tuna and rice crackers.
Hummus, carrot, cheese.
Smoky
wrap.
Gouda.
Nice.
Not bad, eh?
Very Gouda. Very, very Gouda.
Bunch of champions.
From the pub down the street.
There you go. Tuna. Great. Okay. I'm blown away.
I really had no idea.
So hard to even put into words.
Yeah, it's like there's more of it than what I expected. I expected like patches of these hoodoo things, but like everywhere you look, it's just unbelievably huge
I think Jeff
landscape.
just said it right when he said, if you had told me this was Mars, I might have believed you. But Canada, I'm shocked, and I think that for someone who's never seen it before, like myself, well, like all of us, it's and no movie or picture will do it justice, because you just can't see the different.
Scale's enormous.
Yeah, you can't just get the colors, the gradation, the textures, like the smell of the sage. It's incredible.
Just leaving Dinosaur Provincial Park, and the kindness of the Albertans. They came over last night to talk and asked us if they could help us get up the hill with our bikes, because there's a huge hill coming in here. This morning, they brought their trucks over.
Yes.
You know, the kindness of strangers is just amazing.
It really is. We're so fortunate.
These winds in the prairies are no joke. Put a 30k headwind with gusts of 50, add a 5% climb, and yeah, you got the prairies. Woo! Man, it's a workout. So people said riding the prairies, it's tough because of wind. They're right. And you're in the middle of nowhere.
It never ends.
Yep, been like that for a couple hours now. Anyway, it's all good. It's beautiful in its own way. Stop, keep a good pace, do some drafting, and get there. But it's different. As we look out over a bucolic sunset across the river into the west, over there we see severe thunderstorms and potential hail. In here, Michelle is
Fucking miserable.
there you go.
I'm sorry, today was a rough day for people that are cycling the prairies. It can be rough sometimes. And if you see all over the tent right now, there's no seams. And they bit me so many times. I no see them. Like, it's insane. I'm covered in bites. So I'm sitting in the tent, pouting, with a bag of Doritos, refusing to eat dinner and get out of this tent.
Okay.
And thank God for Barry.
With all coping skills, how are you coping? What are we looking at? There's dinner.
I'm coping with chips, salsa. We got booze over there.
How are you doing?
I'm going with the fashion of the lines and the bug bites.
Good job. Yeah. Pam was right. It's not always easy. Some nights you're covered in bugs, you're tired, you're out of water, and it's hard.
And you have ants in your sight, so you move your tent over here.
Yeah. So that's what it's like sometimes. But we're having a great time. Yep, more climbing in the prairies. 7% for 4K. Yeah, flat my ass. Well, from the oil of Alberta in the distance, making something of dinosaurs. And a long trail in, we find ourselves where?
In Saskatchewan!
Yes, we do.
Province number 3.
You bet. Well done, crew. You did it. I know it hurt my arse to do. Hopefully you're all feeling good. And hopefully in a few...
Rough Riders.
What's that?
Rough Riders.
He's a funny guy. Oh, what a girl, Pamela. Let's go get that usual pic.